Ready?
Mm-hmm.
22 gauge, 8 wraps, 2.8 millimeter screwdriver. You want to leave both leads this way. Not like a standard coil like that, but both leads that way. Make sure they're good and tight. Loosen the screws to where they're almost all the way out, but still enough to wrap the wire around them. Multiple ways to do this. This is the easiest first. Simply just grab the screwdriver, drop the screwdriver down in there, and then you want to make sure it's not touching the other screwdriver. And then just grab your wire, wrap it around the screw head, pull it tight around the screw, do the exact same thing on the other side. Now this might be a little hard because it's the top lead, so you might want to get like a little crease in it. Bend the wire down around the screw head and use a screwdriver just to push it down.
It allows them to get within a few feet of the animals, close enough to extract a small sample of shark skin. While the DNA is used,
Use your pliers to kind of get the wire around the screw head. Alright, now all you're going to do is just simply tighten them down. Sorry, to grab a better screwdriver.
She's now established herself as the team's #1 suspect.
This is one of the biggest ones. This shark is one of the most easy to identify because the day we destroy it. Not what we can identify very easy.
You have to take the screw out. Make sure you're holding both leads so it doesn't rip the coil around. But as you see, it's very, very easy to put 22 gauge in these things. I actually like the 22 gauge because it's easier to physically work with. Now the most important part, these are amazing. They're jewelry pliers or cutters. Cut it as close to the screw head as possible. Make sure it's good and tight on the ad. Then what you're going to do is you're going to grab a flathead and kind of pull up on it so it's not directly sitting on the positive block or the center pin. So as you see, now we're going to put some batteries in the box. Cyclone box, thanks to Mac at Cyclone Mods. You don't ever want to be building these things with their batteries in your box. You sure should know that by now. So now you can see how it's hot lagging. All you gotta do is simply just grab your screwdriver and just strum it. Looks pretty good. Air hole lines up properly. Now to wick this, because that's everybody's big question. Simply take the chimney off. Screw the chimney on first. If it doesn't go on, that means the leads are too long.
Every time we've ever come up here, it's really been in a dark and ominous.
I believe 4 years ago.
Before you put your coil in, your cotton in, make sure the coil actually fires while it's inside the chimney, which does, so you make sure you know it's not working. cotton.
and I'm thankful to get the word out about what's going on at this
Standard
beach.
Jap cotton,
But also,
no big
there's
deal.
something unique about this beach,
You're gonna cut
this area that sets it apart from any
about the
other
same height as the coil.
I'm just letting you both know that Ralph and I
You don't need a
are
lot.
not gonna quit until we have answers.
All you need is about
There wasn't one attack last year.
that much.
One incident. Look what's happened this October.
Very small piece.
Going on at this beach. It's something different.
I'm gonna grab a flathead screwdriver
Thanks to
You're gonna put the
Brandon
cotton
Miller's investigation, other researchers have taken notice.
in it.
And are looking to begin a long-term study of the area before October of 2016.
And just push it around the coil.
Brandon, one thing is for sure. Surf Beach is probably not seen the last of a 20-foot.
Grab some juice.
Anyone who takes to the water in that ill-fated month had better pray lightning doesn't strike again.
Deep below the ocean's surface live some of the rarest and strangest marine animals on Earth.
Grab your tank. We're gonna run it with a drop tank. Make sure you use a smaller drop type chimney.
Now, across the planet, 3 expeditions are exploring the depths, searching for sharks that glow in the dark.
Now, a lot of guys who are used to cage funds are used to the used to be able to take the top cap off and fill it while covering the air holes. The monsters, there's just too much airflow and it's going to leak guaranteed. So just take your fill hole screw out, get some juice in there. I'm not going to sit here and waste time by filling this thing all the way up for video purposes.
This new breed of marine scientists braves the dangers to explore the last great frontier on Earth.
Right now the box is about 35 watts. You don't want to go too hard on fresh cotton, let it break in for a little bit, but
Only 5% of all the world's oceans.
if you're getting some spit back in your mouth, try cranking the power up a little bit, usually helps.
About these mysterious seas, or about the creatures that inhabit them.
Perfectly wick and built monster.
Technologies and equipment, marine scientists have ventured deep into the sea.